Hello everyone, it is Geoguessr here, and if you're wondering why I'm chuckling already, this is my third attempt to do this properly. Geoguessr news. We've got some Geoguessr news to give you, and it is news most people have been really wanting, and a thing no one asked for, but is kind of a cool addition. I never saw anyone ask for this second thing, but the first thing was one of the most demanded features there's been for the last couple of years. And that is, I just had to actually start the recording of the video because I screwed that up already once, actually twice. So, what we have nowadays, as you'll see on screen right now, you have your competitive mode where you have, you can play moving, no moving, NMPZ. But now you'll notice under the play button there's an unranked tab, and if you click it, it will say unranked games do not contribute to your rating or leaderboard standing, and you can play whichever mode you want of unranked duels. Yes, 1v1 unranked duels. So I'm actually going to set this, I think, for NMPZ, because I really just want to show you guys this. I'm not really looking to play. So this will just be a quick game. I'll probably lose because I'm not really going to be talking or thinking through it. I'm just kind of showing you. But yeah, if you click this and turn it to, unranked, you'll play and it won't affect your ranking now. So we will find an opponent probably quickly because I think a few people are trying it out today. I have one, and apparently the matchmaking is based off of your elos, so you're getting a match comparable to what you would get if you're playing actual ranked. So I don't really care where this is, but I want to show you this feature. Now, assuming I guess, oh, he guessed first. So I'll show you next round. There's something interesting if you guess first. If you guess first, you get to see something that no one, as far as I know, has asked for, but is a cool feature. And that is, you get to see where your opponent is going. I'm getting to watch what he was... Oh, he didn't take long. I didn't get to show you much. But yeah, you now can see where your opponent is going for those last 15 or less seconds. So, yeah, try and do it faster here so that I can give you a better idea. So we're seeing him. He's zooming in somewhere in India. He's now looking around, and yeah, I get to watch what he's thinking if I click first. If I put my plonk down, I now have a spectator mode of my opponent's play. That is kind of wild. I'm not too sure if it's a great addition, but I kind of like it. Oh, I wasn't really noticing that one. Yeah, so you now can watch what your opponent is doing if you click first. And that's gonna be interesting for a lot of people for a lot of reasons. Because I think some people are going to see times where that is a problem for them. Like say you get a classic Oman Namibia 50-50. Now you click Namibia and you see your opponent go Oman, and your first thought is, oh no, did I miss something and I'm just like out of it? And yeah, it's gonna be kind of crazy. Okay, that's game. Alright, so you got to see how that game goes now, and you now have an idea of what you can expect if you play one of those games. You will have the opportunity potentially to watch your opponents play after you've guessed, and the 1v1 mode overall. Like yeah, I think it's going to be good for me in some sense, because I personally have a warm-up schedule that I use when I go into competitive. I'm a very competitive person. I don't take these games lightly. So I don't just go in willy-nilly. I go in hoping that I'm actually on the ball. And so I have a training routine before I even step into a competitive game. And that's usually play a couple of maps. I won't move on from playing maps until I feel I've had 2 good games in a row, or 3 depending on what the map is. Then I'll go into multiplayer, but I don't go into duels right away. I used to go to Battle Royale Distance as my warm-up for playing against other people. And I would keep playing Battle Royale Distance until I won a Battle Royale Distance game. And once I won, then I'm like, okay, I think I've got it together enough to play duels. But now, with this 1v1, I might just cut out the Battle Royale Distance portion and go play that as my warm-up for duels. And I think a lot of other people are kind of going to do the same. A lot of other people, I think, are going to be using it as their warm-up. Good addition by Geoguessr. They aren't always getting W's, but this is a good one. And I think the spectator mode also was a good addition. In the announcement they made on it, which is linked below, they also added the thing they added a few days ago where you now can see your best and worst countries in competitive, not in the 1v1 unranked. In competitive, when you tab into play in a game, you only see it there. You can see your best and worst countries there and your opponents, which I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of being able to see my opponents' 1v or best and worst countries. I don't need to know that. I never need to know that. That's not going to impact my game. And I don't like the fact that my opponent could see it, because that might impact their game to like play differently against me. And I don't think it's an equal amount of information. If it's going to do me no good, it's not an equal piece of information. I saw people in Reddit being like, "Hey, you got the same information they did. It's, you know, it's equal." It's not equal if you play differently. You know, it's never going to impact how I play. It's never going to impact how I play. So it's not an equal thing, because I don't have any value to that information. It's zero value to me. Anyways, side rant about something that had nothing to do with what this video was supposed to be about. But yeah, Geoguessr, good choice. Only thing I would add on to here now is, you know what's missing? You guys still don't have stats for this, man. Like, look, I got team duel stats. Where's my solo stats? They should be right here, and this should be at the end. Like, come on, man. You almost hit a home run with this. Instead, you just, like, tripped over the bases, rounding second, and, like, stumbled into third. You almost got there. You almost got there. Alright, that's it for this video. Congrats, Geoguessr, on a rare W. I will see you guys whenever I see you for the next video. Bye.